Last meditation was the lake meditation, and this one is a mountain meditation. Begin by finding a position of stability and poise. Upper body balanced over your hips and shoulders in a comfortable but alert posture. Hands on your lap or knees. Arms hanging by their own weight. Like heavy curtains, stable but relaxed. Actually sensing into your body, feeling your feet, legs, hips, lower body, upper body, into your arms, into your shoulders, into your neck, and finally into your head. When you are ready, if you feel comfortable, you can allow your eyes to close if they haven't already. And bringing awareness to the breath, into the actual physical sensations, feeling each breath as it comes in and goes out, letting the breath be just as it is, without trying to change or regulate your breathing. If possible, allowing it to flow easily and naturally, letting it find its own rhythm. Knowing that you are breathing just right, nothing for you to do. Allowing the body to be still, sitting or laying with a sense of dignity, a sense of resolve, a sense of being complete, whole, right here in this moment. Just taking a few more minutes to settle, letting your posture reflect a sense of wholeness. As you sit or lay, you can begin to let an image form in your mind's eye of the most magnificent or beautiful mountain you know, or have seen or can imagine. Letting the image of this mountain gradually come into greater focus. And even if it doesn't come as a visual image, you might allow this sense of mountain, feeling its overall shape. Even just imagine that your imagining is enough. It does not have to be a clear image. Noting its overall shape, lofty peak or peaks high in the sky. The large base rooted in the bedrock of the earth's crust. Its steep or gently sloping sides. Noticing how massive it is, how solid, unmoving. Perhaps you see it up close or from far away. Perhaps your mountain has snow blanketing its top, trees reaching down to the base, or perhaps rugged granite sides. There may be streams and waterfalls cascading down the slopes. There may be one peak or a series of peaks, or with meadows and high lakes. Observing it, noting its qualities, and when you feel ready, seeing if you can bring the mountain into your own body as you sit or lay, so that your body and the mountain in your mind's eye become one, so that you share in the massiveness and stillness and majesty of the mountain. You become the mountain. Grounded in the sitting posture, your head becomes the lofty peak, or just the top of you as you lay, supported by the rest of your body and giving you a majestic panoramic view. Maybe your shoulders and arms are the sides of the mountain, your buttocks and legs the solid base. Rooted to your cushion or your chair or the ground. Experiencing in your body a sense of uplift from deep within you. With each breath as you continue, becoming a little more of a breathing mountain, alive and vital, yet unwavering in your inner stillness. Completely what you are, beyond words and thought, centered, grounded, unmoving presence. You may become aware of the fact that as the sun travels across the sky, the light and shadows and colors are changing virtually every moment in the mountain's stillness. And the surface teems with life and activity. Streams, melting snow, waterfalls, plants and wildlife. As the mountain sits, seeing and feeling how night follows day and day follows night. The bright, warming sun followed by the cool night studded with stars, and the gradual dawning of each new day. Through it all, the mountain just sits, experiencing change in each moment, constantly changing, yet always just being itself, perfectly still. It remains as the seasons flow into one another, and as the weather changes moment by moment, day by day, calmness abiding all change. In summer, there is no snow on the mountain except perhaps on the very peaks or in crags shielded from direct sunlight. In the fall, the mountain may wear a coat of brilliant fire colors. In winter, a blanket of snow and ice. In any season, it may find itself at times enshrouded in clouds or fog, or pelted by freezing rain. People may come to see the mountain and comment on how beautiful it is, or how it's not a good day to see the mountain, that it's too cloudy or rainy or foggy or dark. None of this matters to the mountain, that it's too cloudy or rainy or foggy. The mountain remains at all times just as it is, its essential self. Clouds may come and they may go. Tourists may like it or may not. The mountain's magnificence and beauty are not changed one bit by whether people see it or not. Seen or unseen, in sun or clouds, broiling or frigid, day or night. It just sits, being itself. At times visited by violent storms, buffeted by snow and rain and winds of unthinkable magnitude. Through it all, the mountain sits. Spring comes, trees leaf out, flowers bloom in the high meadows and slopes, birds sing in the trees once again. Streams overflow with the waters of melting snow. Through it all, the mountain continues to sit, unmoved by the weather, by what happens on its surface, by the world of appearances, remaining its essential self through the seasons, the activity ebbing and flowing on its surface. In the same way, as we sit or lay in meditation, we can learn to experience the mountain. We can embody the same central, unwavering stillness, groundedness in the face of everything that changes in our own lives, over seconds, over hours, over years. In our lives and in our meditation practice, we constantly experience the changing nature of mind and body and of the outer world. We have our own periods of light and darkness, restlessness and calm, activity and inactivity, our moments of color and our moments of drabness. It's true that we experience storms of varying intensity, storms of different violence and strength, out in the outer world and within our own minds and bodies. We endure periods of darkness and pain, as well as moments of joy and uplift. Even our appearance changes constantly, experiencing a weather of its own. By becoming the mountain in our meditation practice, we can connect with its strength and stability and adopt them for our own. We can use its energies to support our energy, to encounter each moment with mindfulness, with equanimity, and with clarity. It may help us to see that our thoughts and feelings, our preoccupations, our emotional storms and crises, even the things that happen to us are very much like the weather on the mountain. We tend to take it all personally, but its strongest characteristic is impersonal. The weather of our lives is not to be ignored or denied. It is to be encountered, honored, felt, known for what it is, and held in awareness. And in holding it in this way, we come to know a deeper silence and stillness and even wisdom. Mountains have this to teach us, and much more if we can let it in. So if you find you resonate in some way with the strength and stability of the mountain in your sitting, it may be helpful to use it from time to time in your meditation practice, to remind you of what it means to sit mindfully, with resolve, in true stillness. Stillness beyond the weather patterns of our lives. So in the time that remains, continuing to sustain the mountain meditation on your own, in silence, moment by moment, until you hear the sound of the bell.